Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. This is our third online class. Today we will see practice set 1.2. But before that, we will see concept on which it is based. Let us see types of sets. Singleton set. A set containing exactly one element is called singleton set. Example, set A containing only one element, that is 4. Second one, set of even prime number. Students, all you knew that there is only one even prime number, that is 2. So, from the above examples, you come to know that a set containing exactly one element is called singleton set. Second type, empty set. A set which does not contain any element is called as empty set or null set. An empty set is denoted by letter phi, that means this sign, or empty curly bracket. Example, all English alphabets appearing before A. There is no single alphabet before A. Hence, we shown set A by curly bracket. Second example, B, set B, in which X such that X is an integer lying between 3 and 4. There is no integer between 3 and 4. Hence, here set B we shown by curly empty bracket or sign phi. Next type, finite set. A set in which the number of elements are limited and countable, then it is called as finite set. First example, set of vowels in English alphabets. There are five vowels. Hence, set A consists A, E, I, O, U. Second example, set B, which consists elements 1, 2, 3, 4. So, from the above examples, you understood all the elements in set A and B can be countable. An empty set is a finite set. Means it is a type of finite set. Next one, infinite set. A set in which the number of elements are unlimited and uncountable, then it is called as infinite set. Example, set of natural numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. That means we cannot write here last element because the elements are infinite. Hence, it comes under this type. Student, please remember this. Set of all numbers are infinite sets. That means n natural numbers, W stands for whole numbers, I stands for integers, Q stands for rational numbers, R stands for real numbers. All these are infinite sets. Next type, equal sets. Two sets containing exactly the same elements are said to be equal sets. Example, here they given two sets. Set A, in which X is a element, X is a letter of word listen. This is rule method. So first we will convert it into listing form. So therefore A is equal to curly bracket and mention the letters from the word listen, that are L, I, S, T, E, N. Curly bracket close. Now next set is a set B, in which X is an element such that X is a letter of word silent. Convert it into listing form. Therefore B is equal to curly bracket and letters from the word silent, that are S, I, L, E, N and T. Now students, observe both the sets A and B carefully. You will come to know that elements of set A and set B are same. Therefore, A and B are equal sets. Now, we will see the practice set 1.2. Question number 1. Decide which of the following are equal sets and which are not. Justify your answer. Justify means you have to write down the reason why it both are equal or why they are not. Now students, here they given three examples. Three sets. Set A, set B and set C. All the three sets they given here in a rule form. So first step, we have to convert all the three sets in a listing form. So let us consider first set. A is equal to curly bracket x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Now students, observe this set carefully. Here they want to say that x is such that means they given it is a one equation. When we will solve this equation, then we will get the element of the set A. So let us solve this example. See the equation. They given here equation 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Therefore, letter term we kept on the left hand side 3x and number terms we have taken on another side. So this minus 1 shifted to the opposite side, it becomes plus 1. Therefore 3x is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay. Now see 3x, between 3 and x multiplication sign is there. So when this 3 shifted to opposite side, it comes in a division. Hence we written here x is equal to 3 upon 3. 3 ones are 3. Therefore x is equal to 1. So x is an element. So therefore set A is equal to curly bracket and we got the element 1. Okay. Understood how to convert it into listing form when they given equation? Okay. Now we will see the second set, that is set B. Set B, is a set in which x is a natural number but x is neither prime nor composite. Now students, you have already learned in a 5th standard. 1 is neither prime nor composite. That means element 1 is only there which is not prime or nor composite. Hence set B is equal to curly bracket and we return the element 1. Now the next set, C. C is a set in which x such that x belongs to n. N means natural number and x is less than 2. So students, in a natural number less than 2, there is only one element, that is 1. So here we mention in a set C element 1. Now you observe all the 3 sets which we converted into listing form. All the 3 sets contain element 1. So therefore set A, set B and set C, all the 3 sets are equal. Why? Because all these 3 sets containing only one element and that is 1. Okay, understood? Second example. Decide whether set A and set B are equal sets. Give reason for your answer. Now here they given 2 sets. That first we will convert it into listing form. So let us see the first one. Set A is equal to even prime number. Even prime number is 2. Hence in a listing form we return A is equal to curly bracket 2 bracket close. Set B is a set B in which x is element such that 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. That means they given the condition. The condition is a equation. So we need to solve this equation. That is 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. To solve the equation, we always keep letter terms on the left hand side, number terms on the right hand side. So minus 1 shifted to the opposite side, it becomes plus 1. So therefore 7x is equal to 14. 13 plus 1, 14. Okay, now 7x, between 7 and x which sign? Multiplication. So when the 7 shifted to opposite side, it comes under division. That means denominator. Hence in the next step we return x is equal to 14 upon 7. So 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. Therefore x is equal to 2. Therefore we got set B element is 2. Now see both the set A and B. We got same element, that is 2. Therefore set A equal to set B. Question number 3. Which of the following are empty sets? Why? First one, A is a set in which small a is an element such that is a natural number less than 0. Now students, natural numbers starts from 1. That means there is no element before 0. Therefore set A is a empty bracket. That means it is a empty set. Second one, B is equal to set B is a set in which x is an element such that x square is equal to 0. The given here condition x square is equal to 0. So when we remove this square, opposite side square root will come. So square root of 0 is 0. Hence we got here x is equal to 0. So therefore set B is equal to, we got element 0. Okay. So here in the set B there is a element 0. Therefore it is not a empty set. Okay. Don't get confused between empty set and a set which have 0, because both are different sets. Third one, set C is a set in which x is such that the given condition, that means equation phi x minus 2 is equal to 0, and they given one more condition, x belongs to n. So first we will solve this equation, phi x minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore phi x is equal to, this minus 2 shifted to opposite side, it become plus. Hence phi x is equal to 0 plus 2. So next step we return, therefore phi x is equal to 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. Therefore x is equal to, this phi shifted to opposite side, it comes under denominator. Hence we got x is equal to 2 upon phi. It is a fraction, but in a they given the condition it should be a natural number, but x 2 upon phi is not belongs to natural number. Hence we didn't get here suitable element. Hence C is equal to empty curly bracket, and hence it is not a empty set. Sorry, it is a empty set. It is a empty set. So please cancel that not. By mistakenly I written there. Question number 4. Write with reasons which of the following sets are finite or infinite. First one, A is equal to x such that x is less than 10 and x belongs to natural number. So first we will convert rule method into listing form. Hence the A is equal to curly bracket, less than 10 we got elements which are 1 to 9. Hence we written here 1, 2, 3 dot 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 and last one 9. Okay. Set A contains fixed and countable elements. Therefore it is a finite set. Second one, set B is equal to y such that y is less than -1 and y belongs to integer. Integers, it belongs to integers, and less than -1, that means all negative numbers will come. So therefore in a listing form B is equal to curly bracket less than -1, that means numbers will start from -2, -3 and so on. So on means infinite elements. That means set B contains unlimited, uncountable elements. Therefore it is a infinite set. Set C, set of all students of standard 9 in your class. Now students, we can count the students of standard 9 in your school, because we knew the strength of each division. Hence, it is a finite set. Fourth one, set of people living in a village. We can count number of people in a village, therefore it is a finite set. Fifth one, set of all apparatus used in a laboratory. We can count number of apparatus in the laboratory, therefore it is a finite set. Sixth one, set of whole numbers. Whole numbers means W is equal to curly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Since element of these sets are uncountable, it is a infinite set. Seventh one, set of rational numbers. Again, elements of these sets are uncountable, hence it is a infinite sets. And keep in mind, any type of numbers, that means whole numbers, rational numbers, natural numbers, integers or real numbers, all comes under infinite sets. Okay students, I hope you understand today's concept and practice set 1.2. If you have any doubt, you can ask me on my personal number. Today's session got over. Thank you. Stay safe at home.